The Olympic opening ceremony for the Paris 2024 Summer Olympic Games is due to take place on Friday, but don't let that fool you. We have a bunch of Olympic football matches that are on that kick off the tournament tomorrow. In the women's side of the draw, there are no matches. The first ones of those begin on Thursday, but we have an incredible 8 games on tomorrow in the men's tournament. The first matches of all the squads at this Summer Olympics. Now, don't have time for it in this video, but I will mention that if you don't know how the Olympic tournament works for football, I've already done an explainer video on our channel that explains that. So let's get into the predictions. So the first match of the tournament, there's 2 of them. They're going to take place at 2 p.m. UK time, 3 p.m. local time in France. Those are Uzbekistan against Spain and Argentina against Morocco. Now, Spain don't have too many household names in their squad, but they do have a lot more than Uzbekistan. So I am definitely backing Spain for the victory in that one. I'm going to go for a 3-0 win for them. Then we've got Argentina against Morocco in Group B. Argentina, in terms of their squad, there's some good players in here for sure. Julian Alvarez from Manchester City as one of their overage players. Nicolas Otamendi as well from Benfica, 36 and still playing for Argentina. Probably his last hurrah as a Argentina player. So I definitely say they have a good squad. Morocco, of course, they made the semi-finals of the last World Cup in the senior game, but in terms of them actually being able to winning this one, I mean, they've got Hakimi's the captain, who's one of the overage players from PSG. They have some good players who play in France as well, but I can't see Argentina slipping up on this one. Argentina, of course, as well, winning the Copa America recently. So I'm going to go for Argentina to win 2-1, my favourite scoreline. Next up, we've got Guinea against New Zealand, 4 p.m. local time, 4 p.m. UK time, local time, 5 p.m. Guinea actually have a player we've genuinely heard of, a Naby Keita, of course. They're one of their overage players. New Zealand don't really have anybody I've personally heard of before. They don't have much talent in that squad, to be honest with you. Chris Wood is not in this one. He's not taking part for New Zealand, so I'm going to Guinea to win. 2-1 victory, favourite scoreline, you know what it is. We also have, kicking off at the same time, Egypt against the Dominican Republic. Egypt, in terms of their squad, not too many players that we know. Mohamed Salah is not taking part. Mohamed El Neni is, though, from Arsenal, so he's a decent player. Aside from that, it's a vast majority of the squad is made up of players playing in Egypt. I do think they'll have too much for the Dominican Republic, though, to be honest. Not really any top players in this squad, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna back Egypt for this one. Favourite scoreline again, 2-1. Then we have Iraq against Ukraine in Group B. Iraq, oh my goodness me. Iraq and Ukraine, fair play to both of you to both qualify for this tournament. Superb. With what's going on in both of your countries, my hat is definitely off to the pair of you for that. But who's going to win this match? Well, not too much quality in the Iraq side. For Ukraine, let's have a look who they've got in this one. Yeah, not really too many top players. No Zinchenko or anybody like that in that. Or Mudryk. They did really poor in the Euros as well recently, Ukraine. I'm going to say Iraq to win 1-0. Japan against Paraguay. This is kicking off 6 p.m. UK time, 7 p.m. in France. Japan, the host of the previous Summer Olympic Games. In terms of their quality in this squad, not really too much, to be honest, although they did pretty well in the last World Cup and that can't be discounted. Paraguay, similar story really, not too many great players in there. I'm going to go for a draw, let's say 1-1. Then we have the hosts, France, kicking off 8 p.m. UK time, 9 p.m. local time in Paris. They play against the USA. But who will win? Will it be the hosts or will it be the freedom fighters? Let's see. So France have some really good players. They have Lacazette, who's the captain of the squad. He's one of the overage players. On top of that as well, there are some Michael Olise from Crystal Palace, who's just signed for Bayern Munich. He's in the squad too. Mateta from Palace as well. He's been really tearing it up there. I think they've got some really good players in there for sure. And Thierry Henry is managing them too, so inspirational right there. For the USA, now obviously they were quite humiliated in their Copa America tournament, which they hosted. In terms of the players in this squad, there's no one really jumping out to me, I'll be honest, guys. So I think France will win it 2-0. The final game of the first day is Mali against Israel. Mali, their squad has some good players, to be fair. Boubacar Traore from Wolves. Been very impressed with him over the years. But what about Israel? I'm surprised Israel are in this tournament. They're not exactly prolific in football normally. As a European side, they're normally not even close to qualifying for tournaments. Yeah, I mean, for Israel, I don't think there's much really there, to be honest. I'm going to go for Mali to win. Let's say 2-0. So those are my predictions for the opening day of the Olympics tournament. Let us know what your predictions are in the comments below, guys. 8 games to get through. I've done it in 6 minutes. I will take that all day, every day. And yeah, for much more content from the Olympics, we'll of course be reviewing and previewing all these match days through the tournament, especially since, you know, the European football season is yet to kick off. So yeah, guys, there we go. A speed run for the Olympics, and not the last one that you'll see on this channel. Of course, follow, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff over on our channel. And yeah, we'll see you very soon.